Hi everyone, I'm Kaya, yoga instructor with exercisesforinjuries.com. Welcome to today's video. This is gentle morning yoga. So you can go ahead and take a seat however is comfortable for you. You might be kneeling like me. You could sit cross-legged on a cushion. Make sure you're on a comfortable surface of some sort. So if you have a yoga mat, an exercise mat, or even down on the carpet, if that's comfy for you. So we'll go ahead in our seat, sit up nice and tall here, trying to stack shoulders over hips. Shoulders relax down, hands rest in the lap. And then you can go ahead and close the eyes if that feels okay. Or you can just soften your gaze down at the floor in front of you. And we'll begin here just by starting to connect in with the breath. So just starting to notice your breath. So there's no need to change the breath here. We're just starting to notice the sensations of the inhales and exhales. And if you have just woken up first thing in the morning, the breath might feel a little bit shallow, a little bit constricted. And that's okay. So just starting to invite the breath to be a little bit deeper into the low belly. Allow your low belly to be soft, so let it expand outwards with each inhale and gently come back down with each exhale. And keeping your forehead relaxed, your jaw relaxed, shoulders relaxed. So in today's sequence, we'll be going through poses to help stretch out areas that tend to be tight or stiff in the morning when we wake up. So that at the end of this, you'll be feeling a little bit more open, a little bit more limber and ready to take on the day. So from here, you can keep the eyes closed for a while if you want, or you can flicker them open. And we'll start with the neck stretch. So drop your left ear down towards your left shoulder, keeping the shoulders down and relaxed. And then you might even lengthen out the right fingertips to the ground, out to the side, whatever feels best here, just to deepen the stretch on the right side of the neck and shoulder. And play around with the chin here, find the spot that feels best. And just let your breath be easy here. Good. On your next inhale, slowly up through center, right ear down to right shoulder, and left fingertips can come out to the side. Finding the angle that feels best to stretch the neck, and then just inviting your breath into the areas that feel tight. Last breath. Good. Inhale slowly back up through center. And we'll go ahead and come into tabletop. So bringing your hands out in front here, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And we'll go through some cat-cow. So in your inhale, lift your tailbone, bend your elbows a little bit and bring your chest forward. And then exhale, pull your belly button up towards your spine, press and round away from the ground. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, round. Good. 2 more like that on your own breath. Move at your own speed, what feels best for you. And then on your next inhale, coming back to a neutral spine, so somewhere between those two postures. And we're going to bring the right foot in between the hands. If the left knee is sensitive, you can double roll your mat or place a pillow or blanket under that knee. Hands can stay down, or maybe you bring some support. You could hold on to water bottles, books, blocks, whatever. Bring the hands up, or maybe even overhead. So whatever feels best here. Looking to stack that front knee over the front ankle. We're looking for a nice stretch through the front of the hip flexor and quad here in the left leg. Keep the shoulders relaxed if the arms are up here, we're opening across the front of the chest. Nice way to kind of open and receive the day. Good, then exhale, come down, and we'll come up onto that right heel into our runner's lunge, stretching the hamstring and calf. You might play around with pointing the toe, pulling the toe back, whatever feels best. And trying to keep the spine long here. So again, you might need some support under the hands. Good, inhale, forward. And we'll bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot. We're gonna open up to the left. So we're twisting open. So for you, this might just be partly open. Maybe the hand comes to the hip. Maybe the arm can reach up. And we're really pulling that belly button in towards the spine to help twist from the belly button. So our core is helping us twist here. And watch that right knee stays over top of the ankle. Don't let it fall in. Good, next exhale, left hand comes down and we'll come back to that tabletop. Reset here and then left foot through into our low lunge. So same options here, finding what works for you. Looking to open up the front of the body. So this is one of the best stretches you can do if you sit a lot and you want to improve your posture and eliminate maybe low back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, because we're opening up the front of the hip that gets nice and tight when we sit, and we're opening up the chest and shoulders that gets tight when we sit, especially when we sit with poor posture and we're rounded forward. So opening up the body. Next, exhale, hands come down onto the left heel here into our low runner's lunge on the other side. Last breath. Then you can come forward, this time left hand to the inside of the left foot, and you might come part way here, hand on the waist, or maybe arm up overhead. Each inhale, think about lengthening your spine, tailbone to crown. Then exhale, use your core twist. And gaze just comes where it's comfortable. It does not need to come up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hand down, back to tabletop, and we'll come into child's pose. So toes together, knees can stay together, or if you want to get into the hips, knees apart, sitting the hips back and reaching the arms out in front, either resting the head on the ground or maybe on palms, just letting the neck relax. A couple breaths here. Just reconnect with your breath here. Feeling grounded by the ground underneath you. Very supported. Good. On your inhale, slowly come up and just your own way, make your way onto your back. And then once you're there, pulling the knees in towards the chest. You might rock a little side to side. Good. All right, we're going to come into dead bug. So grabbing either the backs of the thighs with the knees wide, or bringing the arms in between the knees and then grabbing for the outside of the feet. So wherever is accessible. We want to kind of pull the shoulders down to the mat and pull the tailbone down to the mat to deepen that stretch in the hips. And then you can stay still or even rock a little side to side. So really getting into the hips here. That can often be tight when we wake up. And this is a nice release for the low back as well. Good. On your next exhale, release. Feet will come about mat width apart, so a little wider than hip width. Dropping the knees to one side. Exhale here. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Good. Continue like this on your own, moving slowly. Inhaling back to center. And exhale, drop the knees the other way. Just giving the hips a nice stretch here. Maybe you feel it on the outside of the glute as well. One more time to each side. And the next time you inhale, back through center. So coming into a twist now. So what you can do is come into the same thing and just hold. To deepen, let's lengthen the left leg out long, shift the hips to the right, and pull that right knee over the body here. Gaze might come out to the right, following the right fingertips. You can use that left hand to pull the right knee towards the ground, or you can lengthen the arm out to the side here. And just come back to your breath. Good. Next inhale. Slowly float back through center. Adjust the hips and either drop the knees to the other side, or this time lengthen the right leg, shift the hips to the left, and bring that left knee over. And just deep, gentle breaths in and out. Good. Next inhale, back through center. Just the hips, and then lengthen the legs out here, arms out into the final posture, Shavasana. Eyes might close here. And just let your entire body relax here. Feel super supported. Maybe take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Good. Just feeling yourself fully supported by the ground underneath you. Whole body melting down. And I invite you to stay here for as long as you would like, as long as you have time for. A really important time to integrate here. And then when you're ready, you can slowly bring some movements back into the body, deepen your breath, and make your way up into a seat. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a comment. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see in another video or any questions that you might have. And of course, like the video and subscribe to our channel. So I hope I will see you in another video. Take care and namaste.